That student life in Terrassa began here 100 years ago at the industrial school. Several types of engineering are offered here, though its origin in textiles embodies the real spirit of the place. When one speaks of textiles, people tend to imagine pants, blankets, or socks. But the world of textiles also encompasses research on new fibers, aseptic fabrics for medicine, personal protection against fire, bulletproof vests, spacesuits, and even baby diapers. The Technical Center for Spinning is a world leader in these and other fields. Among other things, the hockey fields are made with artificial grass developed here. The fourth leg of the table, as it were, is the Textile Museum. Its library contains nearly 10,000 specialized volumes, while under optimum humidity and temperature conditions, fabrics mainly from the 18th to the 20th centuries are preserved. With a few exceptions, that is, such as this Coptic tunic from the 4th century. A lightning simulator, 1 million volts, the lightning rod factory. In real time, by way of the internet, Terrassa receives electrical storm updates for its entire municipal territory. This is a very useful tool with respect to protecting the different networks and instruments of the city's many companies. Terrassa strides towards the future. New buildings impose new architectural elements. This is the headquarters of the city's newspaper. The Terrassa Savings Bank building. The frescoes in the lobby are from the home of an important painter and nearby resident, Torres Garcia. It's always interesting to visit places of power, in this case economic power, and to witness a spectacle of architectural excellence. This meeting hall is underground and used for private meetings. Right above it, 25 iron columns are the only reminders of the steamer that once occupied this site. Grouped together and with nothing to support, they remind one of certain Greek ruins. In this case, the ruins date from the 18th century, when iron and brick were the basic materials for construction. We shall never be sufficiently appreciative of a material as humble as that which has written the history of so many cities. The Central Library. In the 19th century, many people from other parts of Cataluña came to Terrassa. In the mid-19th century, Spaniards from around the country came. And recently, Ecuadorians, Moroccans, Poles. Terrassa is a Catalonian city in its soul, but its arms are wide open. The different alphabets adorning the public library are meant to honor language in general, but are also a metaphor for Terrassa itself. An open city with coexisting languages, a welcoming receptor of immigration. Some 10 minutes from the city center, one can enjoy the Sant Llorenç de Munt Nature Park. Boxwood and oak trees dominate the flora here. And on a crest, the remains of an old Benedictine monastery. At its foot is the town of Matadepera, a residential area for many Terrassans. For many years now, the tradition of the Castells has formed part of many regional festivals. The origins of the Castells can be traced to Tarragona. An individual and collective effort, the same way cities are made. The Old Square is still one of Tarragona's main reference points. The Cathedral of the Holy Spirit, so transformed, has many elements of interest inside, and is also the site of the new archbishopry. The altarpiece may be the most important such work from after the Spanish Civil War in all of Catalunya. Almost 600 students come every day to this conservatory, with its 2 soundproofed rooms that still smell brand new.
Davant. Aquí vam dir que acabava el primer grup, comença un altre.
Theater, dance, zarzuela or Spanish light opera. The exciting cultural offerings on show at the Terrassa Savings Bank Cultural Center and the Alegría Theater. But much of the cultural excitement is created here. The Friends of the Arts is an institution with great ascendancy and influence. Cinemas, restaurants, discotheques, bars. A complete range of options in the Del Vallès Park. But in Terrassa, people don't just listen to jazz during the city's famous festival. In the middle of the city, the Jazz Cava is a reference point for many music fans year-round. At the same time, many others are taking care of their bodies, while still others are resting theirs. This is a city that gets up early. In a wider sense of the term, getting up early could also be considered part of the industrial heritage, though it's most probably stuck somewhere very deep down in the collective consciousness. There's too much verticality in Terrassa, and that must certainly mean something. The Palau Tower, the monument built to honor the working woman, the female sculpture outside the library, even the Castell's climbers, all seem like they want to touch the sky. But above all, the chimneys. Dispossessed of its original function, this looks like a bell tower of industrialization, or a menhir made out of bricks. Though it could also be a cylinder that is dreaming, or a column holding up the clouds. But no, it's just a chimney. Nothing more, nothing less. The 24 of them that have been preserved perhaps best describe the yearnings of the entire city and the strong-willed pride of persistence.